Brian Burns, the host of the Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling podcast. And what I hear a lot today is that when one new sales approach comes out, they always say the old approach is dead. And the current thing that I'm hearing a lot is spin selling dead? And I'm here to tell you, no, it's not dead. It was never really, yeah, I guess it was dominant in the early 90s. But all spin selling is questions. It's situation questions, finding out the situation that you're in at the account, what their interest level is. Then you evolve into problem questions, finding out the problems, trying to surface a need for your product. These are all great skills, great things to have. And then you come into implication. What is the implication of not solving this problem? And then the need and the payoff. Now, these are really just questioning skills. So it's part of selling. It's not selling. It doesn't get you into the account. It doesn't close the deal. And you have to use different questions in different situations. And you can't use too many of one question versus another. And it really comes down to a skill. So spin selling is still alive and well. And if used in the right way, it's very powerful. Now, what's causing the death of it is everyone now saying you have to be a challenger. Got to be a challenger. What a great title, huh? Unfortunately, you can't be a challenger all the time, because if you're talking to somebody, there's a reason why you're talking to them. No one gets invited into an account to bring insight. Tell me something I don't know. Hey, Joe, I want to come in and tell you something you don't know. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Well, the challenger approach, which is one real skill to it. It's like pushing back. It's bringing something to the account that they're unaware of. It's knowing their business, having some kind of idea, or what they call an insight, to create a need for your product. So it's more when someone's even keeled, and more about the old school approach about presenting versus asking questions. Now you can really bring something new and unique and insightful and use questions too. You don't have to present them. And it really comes down to your skills. And that's really what selling is all about. It's different skills. And the mistake that we make is we think that any one of these skills is enough. Like everything can be fixed with a screwdriver. Well, a screwdriver is very helpful, but it's not a hammer. It's not a paintbrush. It can be used as a drill. It can be used as a cleanup tool, but not well. We all have different tools for different problems, and that's what really selling is all about. So none of these approaches are really dead or even dominant. They each work really well in certain situations and really poorly in others. And it's up to us to figure this out. And that's what the real skill of selling is. It's having the wisdom, the judgment of knowing what to do with whom and in what situations. Now, if you got someone who's very talkative, you don't have to ask questions. But if you have someone very quiet, you need to use questions to pull them out. If you have something new and unique that the company is unaware of and insightful, you need to find a way of presenting that, either through a story or a case study or something like that. Again, it's all tools. So is any kind of selling dead? No, not really. Is any kind of selling really dominant? No, not really. It depends on the client, depends on your skill set, and it depends on the situation. If you want to learn more about selling, check out The Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling, or check out more of my videos here on YouTube. Thank you.